Welcome to Get Into Growth at Kingdom. I am Minister Nikki Hardin, the Congregational Growth Coordinator. Each week, my goal is to bring you all information so that you can know what's happening here at our church and just to kind of keep you updated on what we're doing, the growth of the church. I have with me today our ear team, Minister Shaunricka Holbrooks and Sister Jennifer Cheeks. Again, they are part of the ear team. So I know here at Kingdom, you always hear, the ear team, the ear team. And for those who don't know, ear simply stands for examination, assimilation, and reproduction. And so with that, even though it is a process, it is still a ministry. And our goal is to put systems in place to make sure that things are functioning, going the best way that it can, and not simply just doing things that we used to do, but literally examining the processes and procedures, making sure we're putting those things in place. And so under that umbrella, we also have the privilege of being the first point of contact with our first-time visitors, with our new partners. And so those things are very exciting for us, especially when we're meeting new people that come in here from to Kingdom Fellowship to visit. So I do know Sister Jennifer, she helps and works with guest services. We all do, but Minister Shaunricka, she is one of our youth directors. So a lot of times she is downstairs. So when we're out in the lobby as guest services, a lot of times the first point of contact for the first time visitor is, one of us. What is the experience like for you, and why do you enjoy working for guest services?
For me, it's a way to get to know people, to connect with them. So you're out there and you're just greeting and getting to know, and a lot of times, even just being a partner, as we are now, you don't get to see a lot of the people first. So being out there with first-time visitors, not only do I get to greet the first-time visitors, I get to see new members as they come in and just get to know their faces and their names. I know when we first opened up with masks being on, it was kind of challenging because you were looking
couldn't hear anybody.
Couldn't hear anybody, one, with the music playing, and it was like, are you up? I felt like I was yelling at people. Sorry if I did.
Didn't mean
and then you didn't, like, if I didn't see you regularly before we closed church and you joined, I didn't know that you were a new partner because you had a mask on and all I could see were eyes. So, but it's great. I love being able to see people and greet them and welcome them and usher them into Kingdom.
if you don't mind me adding,
Yes.
when you think about it, it is such an important part of ministry because those first impressions with someone coming into the church,
Absolutely.
you have that moment that would allow for a person to decide, is this the church for me? Are they loving? Are they welcoming? How are they going to make me feel? And a lot of people, they be shy, they be timid, especially when walking into unfamiliar territory. They don't want to feel like, a visitor. So I applaud both of you guys. Just making people feel welcome, because that's important.
It is important because, as Minister Shaunricka said, we're the first point of contact, and they're going to decide, do I want to come back first on their first impressions? And so, although the first point of contact for first-time visitors, but we're also some of the first point of contacts for our new partners. So when people text that at KF Join to 81010, it's one of us that replies back to you. So we make sure that people get connected to their new partners class. We register those people. We send out reminders. We're calling to make sure that when your class is. We're also making sure that you're getting connected to your launch partner representative once you are a member. Our launch partners, that we make sure that they stay in contact with you. Now, Minister Shaunricka is a launch representative. Kind of share a little bit about how that experience is for you.
So I absolutely love it. Back when I first started with Kingdom, we would call it the first friend. So being able to connect with someone and making them feel welcome, letting them know that, hey, if you have any questions, I'm right here. And I like hyping my first friends up, and it'd be so genuine though, because you can see so much in somebody, especially when they're vulnerable enough to open up and let you actually come in and build a connection. there's so many opportunities with that. So being able to know that my lounge partners are either comfortable with coming to me, whether it's for prayer, whether it's with questions,
Right.
or even if it's just, hey, you want to grab a bite to eat, because we're sisters in Christ. Well, we're all connected.
Yeah.
So I love it.
And those relationships are important, and that's what it's really about, building those relationships, because when we can build relationships, we're able to disciple easier.
Yes.
And that's what it's all about. So at this point, we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we have some fun things we want to share with you, some things we have upcoming at our church, because of course we worship together, but we also have fun together.
Yes.
So when we come back, we'll talk about those things. Back to our Get Into Growth. So as I said before, we have some really important and fun things coming up here at Kingdom Fellowship. Again, we want to make sure that we are growing as a family, but we're also having fun as a family. That's important. We get out here. One thing about Kingdom, we know how to celebrate each other and have fun with each other.
Yes.
So, but also important things that we want to make sure is that we get out into our community. We want to make sure that we are inviting others to our church, letting people know in our community what is happening. On yesterday, we went out into the community, which yesterday was July the 10th.
Yeah, July.
So we went out into the Smoketown community, which is right next door, and what we call is Meet the Neighbors. We had such an awesome time. Our drill groups, we all came together. Speaking of drill groups, I am a part of the Ruby drill group.
Amber, what's up?
Amethyst, how y'all doing?
So we went out and so Rakai's over here hollering Crystal. Okay. So we went out into the neighborhood and we met people. We invited them to church. You all want to share, like, what was the experience like for you all?
I had a great time. First of all, that's what we're called to do. We're supposed to invite and evangelize and, be the feet of Jesus to let people know where we are and that we are here. So it was so much beauty in that, but actually being able to meet the people, knock on doors, and they were so receptive to us. They received us very, very well. As a co-lead for the youth ministry, it really touched my heart because not just coming from not just being a partner of Kingdom and saying, hey, I'm inviting you to my church, but being able to say, hey, we have Vacation Bible School coming up, and me as a co-lead of the youth ministry would love for your children to be able to come. We have this going on. They're going to have a great time. And honestly, I can say this, out of everything we might have spoken or said to some of the individuals that we met, they were more intrigued with the fact that they would have someone for their kids to come. And then I'm like, hey, well, you coming to VBS, you can stay too, because we have adult classes there too. So being able to really, show the love of Kingdom, show the love of Christ, it was beautiful. I enjoyed it. I had a great time.
Now I'm gonna ask Sister Jennifer her experience, but while we're talking about Vacation Bible School, which is
July the 13th through the 16th.
All right.
See you there.
So can you tell us a little bit, like, what's happening with the youth?
Oh, you want me to give out all the secrets?
Just a little bit.
So our theme is to stir up the gift. So one thing that we love about our kids is that they're gifted. but they're also called, they're also chosen. So being able to ensure that they have that opportunity to ask us questions about what does it mean to be gifted. Being able to really execute lessons that are biblically based to help them understand from the craft. There is so much that is going to be done. We're going to have a great time. We had a great time last time. That one was more for the books. So we're very excited to be able to bring it back this time. We are definitely welcoming. You don't even have to be a partner.
You don't have to be a partner.
Bring your kids, bring your neighbors, come out, because that is something that we love doing. It's just being able to pour into our kids and being able to get them to recognize, hey, I'm called by God. I'm chosen. Hey, I have a gift. I can use it for this. I can use it for that. But most importantly, I can use it to glorify God. So just being able to show them what that looks like and doing it in a fun, energetic setting, because our kids loves us. They love us, and we will have snacks.
Snacks always.
But that's what we're bringing to the table. I know the adults is going to have a good time, but I'm telling you, we're gonna turn up for Jesus.
So there is something for everyone. One thing I know about Vacation Bible School, and that's just my memories from a childhood, it's about community. I just remember all the kids from the community, coming to Vacation Bible School.
And can I also add something else, Nikki? And I think also the beauty of it is it's not just our youth ministry that is helping out. We welcome volunteers throughout the church to come and volunteer, whether it's helping with snacks, craft, or even with teaching. And with that, you get to know individuals. It's a form of discipleship, and it's like we're family. It's a family event. It's not just youth ministry, but it's family. It's for everybody.
So we do have classes not only for the youth but for the adults. So you don't have to just drop your kids off. We want you to stay. We want you to come to class, and so we're really, really looking forward to that. And if you would like to participate in our Vacation Bible School, you can just show up. Or you can also go out to our Kingdom platform, one of our platforms, and if you type in kfclc.churchtrack.com, it'll connect you, and you can kind of fill out a form letting us know that you're coming. So we went out into the neighborhood, meet the neighbors, invited people to Vacation Bible School. We invited people to church. I believe we touched over 200 families while we were out doing that event. You were with the group. Let us know, what was your experience like with your group?
I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie. I don't like talking to people. I'm introvert at times. I don't really like approaching people I don't know and talking to them. But I was with Minister Nikki, and she was like, you gotta go knock on the door.
You gotta go.
And I was like, I don't want to. But I did. And it was good. It was great. It was a great way to just get your feet wet. If you're not used to going up and talking to people, it's because you have other believers with you that are there to back you up. So, and we even had Brother Trent, who was with us as security, because I did knock on the door, and a gentleman answered the door, and I was like, oh, okay. But we were all there together, just feeding off of one another, just talking to the people, and it was good, and it was great. Everybody was welcoming. I did tell one little boy who answered the door, he probably shouldn't have answered the door.
Right here. I'm like,
safety.
Mom.
But it was fun. I had a lot of fun.
Can I also add something? I want to keep at it. But no, but just really.
Listen, we're going to bring her back every week. Can I add? You can add whatever you want.
But Jennifer just said something. But yes, people have a defense mechanism whenever it comes to someone knocking on their door. They're not receiving of it at all. But one thing that I can say is the community was really receptive.
They
opened the door with smiles. They wanted to feel welcome. Well, they made me feel welcome, let me say it like that. But they wanted to be invited, so I do appreciate that.
And that's what it's all about. It's about getting outside of these four walls and getting out into the community. And just letting them, know, offering Christ, and just inviting them to our church, and letting them know, what's happening in a church in their community. So if you were not able to join us on Saturday, you have another opportunity. We want everyone to come out. It is open to all the jewel groups. We want you to be able to come out with us. I believe the next time we are going into the
Liberty
Green area.
Yes.
So we'll be into the out in the Liberty Green area to meet our neighbors.
Yes.
And that will take place on the second Saturday in August, which is August the 14th. We'll be out from 12 to 1 o'clock. So if you would like to join us, just make sure you come with us. We had a smaller group this time, so we are just really prayerfully that we can expand the group because I believe it'll be rewarding to everyone who is willing to come out and participate.
Yes.
All right, so we have some other things that we are also doing at Kingdom Fellowship. I know you all have heard about, we had a field day, which was really, really fun.
3 medals.
The last thing was that she got her medals. She did.
One was from Jingo, but it still counts. I'm just saying.
It still counts. And so we had so much fun. And so we just want to continue doing these things. So as we say, we outside all summer.
We outside.
So we outside. So Kingdom, we're a fun church, a loving church. And
Competitive.
So
Competitive, yes.
And that we are.
But I can say this, I feel like with every Kingdom Field Day, picnic, any Kingdom family event, that's what really brought me and made me feel connected.
Yeah.
Being able to see people outside of church and really getting to experience their personality without their clergy collars, pastor, just seeing how competitive.
I'm gonna say the competitive starts
It's
at the
up ahead. It's just
He's cheated! He's cheating! He's cheating!
Listen, we have to pray about that because I wasn't even gonna play kickball, but they brought me out on field day.
So we had a really good time field day, and so our next Kingdom event that we are really, really looking forward to, which is one of the things that I'm excited about, is our Kingdom Get Fit.
Yes.
So one of the things that Pastor even touched on, I think it was early in January. Not only are we spiritually trying to grow and get our lives and minds together, but physically it's important that we get that body together.
Our body's a temple.
It's all connected.
It's a temple. It's all connected.
And so we are going to be getting fit together.
Yes.
We have Brother Antonio Terrell with, what is it? I forgot. All the way fitness.
All the way.
Y'all knew. Look, everybody's talking. So all the way fitness. We going all the way.
All the way.
On Saturday, July the 17th. I heard he's intense.
Yeah, I've seen some of his videos.
Yeah.
But
I'm
he's
not
awesome.
nervous, but I'm nervous.
Right, but I'm nervous. So, but we're going to be out there. We're going to have a good time. The cost is only $5.
Only $5.
Right, for that kind of workout.
$5 no holler.
Right. So, $5, July 17th. We're going to be at the waterfront park. At the Great Line.
I have questions.
And you said you have questions. What?
I was going to wait till you finish. I'm sorry. No, I was just going to ask, are we encouraging people to bring anything, like maybe a yoga mat, water bottle?
Water bottles.
Definitely bring water. But we'll also have water. So we'll have a cooler out there. So if you don't bring water, we will be providing water. We'll have a cooler. We'll have those things for you. And if you would like to join us, if you want to sign up, you can go out to our website again at kfclc.churchtrack.com, and you can sign up. And then to pay your $5, we just ask that you cash app at $ Kingdom Fellowship, and then in the notes section, just write in there Kingdom Get Fit. Can
they bring cash the day of?
They can bring cash the day of. We encourage you to pay in advance, or day of, you can pay the day of. So we're really looking forward to that. Yes. It is important, and maybe it's one of those things that we may continue, just kind of see what the turnout is like, but we're looking forward to it. A little nervous, but I heard Brother Terrell, he is an awesome trainer. Actually, I believe that he may be pastor's trainer.
I've seen some videos.
So I think we're in good hands. I think we're in good hands. So be gentle with us, Mr. Terrell, if you're watching. Be gentle with us. But I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, me too.
Also coming up this summer on August, no, it's not August. Is it August?
Is it?
What is it?
Yeah. Kingdom Kickball. Kingdom Kickball.
Yes,
it is August.
it is August.
So I had to think. I think it's August the 14th, I believe, or the 15th. It's on a Sunday. I need to get my dates right. So August
After
the
we meet
15th.
the
So we're gonna worship Christ.
We are going to have service. I believe it's our youth and young adult day on August the 15th.
Oh.
So after that evening at 6:00, we will have a kickball tournament. And that's one thing Kingdom we're known for. We are known for playing kickball. It gets serious.
It's rough.
So y'all bring your A game. So that's going to be fun. So that's just some of the things that we have planned this year. And then as a team, we'll be planning more things for us to do. So if you have any ideas, let us know. And we'll definitely make sure that we get out there and we're having fun as we continue to grow here.
Even if you want to come just to watch the kickball.
Even if you want to watch, some of us
come
don't
so we can
play.
fellowship, the laughter, the fun, the family.
Yes.
That's how we really become connected. Is
Yes.
seeing each other outside.
And I'll be out there with my bandages just in case y'all
A
get
nurse.
hurt.
We'll need a nurse. Yes. We had some skinned knees last time.
Yeah.
So
Listen.
Make sure you wear your
Woo-wee.
knee braces, ankle braces, whatever you need to.
You might want to get your icy hot
Right.
in advance.
Big gay on
Big
deck.
gay.
right, but we'll have a good time. But as always, this show is really meant to, provide you with information of what's going on, what's upcoming. And so, next week we'll be right back here. Kingdom get fit, Lord.
Kingdom get fit.
Right, Kingdom get fit,
Get into
but
growth.
get into growth
Get
at
into
Kingdom. Is every Tuesday at 5:00. So see you next time.
Bye.